We are live at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona for Week 8 action, in which the Green Bay Packers come into town to take on the Cardinals. As we heard about the midseason point, we have a clash of two teams that top their respective NFC divisions. Starting with the visitors, Green Bay have been building this young squad over the last couple seasons, fully making the change to the new generation as they said goodbye to Aaron Rodgers in favor of the promising Jordan Love. And all their moves have landed them in pole position in the NFC North. But the entire division is nipping at their heels with their mere 4-3 record as they come off a division loss to Chicago. It will be an even tougher test to keep their advantage as they look across the field this week to the undefeated Cards. The dominance they have exhibited over the first half of the season has been quite historic. They have proven to be one of the most explosive offenses the league has ever witnessed, willing to take risks they know no matter what happens on that side of the ball. They have quite possibly the most threatening defensive line to ever be formed as week after week they continue to put up record numbers as individuals and as a complete unit. But this is the National Football League, and all this can change on any given week. So what will happen to these two division leaders today? It is just about time to find out, as our game is on. Hawk kicks us off. Wheeler is back to receive. He gets and takes the knee for the touchback, and that will bring out the Packer offense to start the game, led out by the aforementioned successor to Aaron Rodgers, Jordan Love. And he has struggled against the tough defenses he faces in the North, throwing more picks than touchdowns so far, and that could be a sign of things to come against this Cardinal unit today. But he is looking to change that narrative. Starting on the 25, Love is under center. They give to Jones. No, play action. Pressure quick, but he dumps to Smith, who turns it up and is tracked down from behind by Ojulari, short of the marker, but a solid catch and run to start the drive. They get 9 on the initial play. Second down. Now to Jones. No, another play action. This time he's saying the ball is out. Ojulari scoops it up, tries to regain balance, ripped down by a pair of Packers, and the struggles against these tough defenses look to continue for Love early, as that is a turnover in just 2 plays today. These play action calls just take too long to develop against a threatening pressure like this, and they pay for it as Clelin Ferrell got home to pop the ball out, and Ojulari secured it for Arizona. And that means the Cardinal offense will be taking over quicker than expected as Murray has continued his dominance this season. He is still looking to limit those turnovers, but the production has been on a near MVP level thus far. Touchdowns, yards, everything is going great for them thus far. The Cardinal offense takes over from the fumble just outside the red zone, starting on the 21. They give to Connor. Dragged down behind the line by Van Ness for a great first defensive snap, but there looks to be a Packer down. And it's their third-year defensive tackle, Jonathan Ford, and he will head to the sideline to be evaluated after that one. So, after losing 1 on the run, 2nd and 11 now. They go back to Connor, cuts middle, block for McBride, creates space, and he's wrapped up in the second level by Whitfield, but not until after a very nice carry. Back-to-back runs gets them a net 8. Now they face a 3rd and 2, 13 from the end zone. Murray gets, waits, fires left, has McBride taken down by Wallace inside the 5, but Murray's first throw is a big-time completion to give them a chance at 6. What a play there from the 2. What a great connection. So now we have our first goal to go of the game. 3 tries now from 4 yards out. Hand off Connor up the middle, and he's in! Touchdown, Cardinals! And just like that, Arizona creates the initial score of the game off the turnover, as it is James Conner who gets the ball across the goal line for the touchdown. And his line just made this such an easy waltz in there. We might be able to get a quick look right here. Yes, we do. Look at this. Just such an easy carry. Garfield out for the point after now. His kick is up, and it is good. And that will officially give the Cards the early 7-0 lead here at home. Green Bay offense takes back over, looking to avoid the turnover this time, starting on the 25. Give to Jones. No, another play action. Rifles left. And oh my, off the hands of Collins. That should have been a 2nd straight giveaway for Love right there. If this was the game plan, they need to change it up quick as play action is not working. No, a 4th straight play fake. Slides right and chucks this away. The D-line is leaving them no time to get anything open. So after 2 incompletions, Love and company are quickly tasked with a 3rd and 10 to avoid the 3 and out. Love gets, looks, steps up, slings right, and he has a wide open read near the sideline, swiftly dropped by Marco Wilson, but that was a huge break for Green Bay, and you'll never believe who is at fault for this one. Let's take another look. It was Arizona's top corner, Marco Wilson, who got fooled by the curl as he kept going downfield as Reed stopped, and that is not to be expected from a guy like him. After 23 on the grab, new set of downs now. First run. No, still play action. Set and quick fires for Watson, who is immediately sent out of bounds by Stevenson. And they are going to hope to limit his impact as he is coming a near 100-yard day a week ago, in which he also found the end zone. And he would love to keep that momentum flying high. So, after they get 4 on that pitch and catch, it's a 2nd and 6 now. Snap. And finally, Jones gets met by multiple defenders as he fights, but he finally meets the dirt near the 40, but at least they finally ran the ball. This is another 3rd down for Green Bay, this time only needing 3. Shotgun look. They hand off Jones, looking for room, but White gets there quick as he falls forward, but the officials say he didn't get it far enough as he is marked down about a yard shy, and that is a rough break for them. Great work from White to find a way back there to get hands on the rusher. Out comes Whelan for the punt, standing on the 46. He boots it away. And this one is blasted out of bounds, and I think he wants that one back as the officials mark this one out just shy of the 25. So Kyler Murray gets a solid starting point here. Let's see what Arizona's offense can do as they look ready. Shotgun set. Patterson is in as the back. They will give to him. No, play action. Looks. Rolling right. He will dump to Patterson. Met, but gets inside of the defender. Towards the marker, fighting at the line. Finally sent out on the Green Bay sideline, but not until the vet worked out a very big effort on 1st down. Gain of 12 on the play. Up to the 36. Murray drops back. Escapes out left. Eyes downfield. Dumps to Ertz, who is quickly wrapped up by Van Ness near the sideline. And nice to work to get out of it and find the easy completion on that one. That is another 8 through the air. 2nd and 2 now. Ball is snapped. Murray files middle for Hamler. Gets rocked, the ball is out. And the Packers dive on top of it. That is a Packer ball. And just like that, a massive turnover gets Green Bay right back in the swing of this game. He is initially met by Campbell, but an incredible play by Quay Walker to rip this ball out. And now this Jordan Love-led offense will get their own opportunity, to capitalize off a turnover. That is massive. They match the earlier fumble with one of their own right there. Both sides giving up a fumble already in this one. So now Green Bay takes over on the 49. Love will get. Pressure comes as he avoids. He slings it deep right, looking for Dobbs, and just out of reach. And that one was almost big if they connected. After the incompletion, moving to 2nd down. They hand off Jones, up the middle, met and dropped by White, and a solid run will set them up for 3rd down here. And here it is, from the 47. He needs to reach the 39 to avoid the 3 and out. Ball is snapped. Farrell breaks through. Love takes off right, throws on the run. Smith lays out, but cannot bring it in. A phenomenal effort there, but another incompletion will force out the punt team once more. So here is Whelan again for that punt, standing on the 40. He boots it away. This one hurtling to the sideline, and it quickly escapes the field of play once again. And this will be another failed field position chance. Here we go. They are set. 5.5 left in the first. Give to Williams. Eats a big hit from the rookie Greenberry to bring him down. And they need to stay on him to prevent another touchdown day as he had a week ago against New York. Just 1 on the carry here. Shotgun look. Murray standing tall, steps up. Multiple linemen claps on him as he meets the dirt very quickly. And if you're Arizona, you really don't want him to have that much contact. But that brings us to 3rd down, following 2 on the scramble. 7 more moves the sticks. Another pass call. Escaping right as pressure comes. And he chucks it away as he eats the hit from Gary. And with no one open, that will force the first punt from Arizona on the day. So Packers with possession again. They start the drive on the 24. Jones in as the back. Love scanning. Fires right. And this one hits the dirt, and that was probably best as Williams was lurking there on the play. Now moving to 2nd down. Now from the pistol. Ball is snapped. Farrell down the middle. Throws against the pressure, hits Jones, and the Cards rally to the ball, and they will bring him down short of the line. But he does look a bit slow to get up on the play, and he will be taking a trip to the bench to get checked out by the medical staff just to be safe. So, after 8 on the grab, they now face a much easier 3rd down, needing just 2 to convert. They give to Wheeler. Traffic near the marker. Brought down as he reaches across to secure the 1st down. But oh no, there looks to be a Cardinal down. It's the reigning Defensive Rookie of the Year, B.J. Ojulari, and he will be heading to the locker room to get medical attention after that one. Drive continues now, up to the 35. Back to the pass. Spins and dumps to Nichols, who is immediately met and driven out of bounds by Thompson on the play. And that's the third string back getting involved now. 2nd and 5. Now a fullback is in the formation. They hand off Wheeler up the middle. Quickly tackled down by Mack for little to no gain. And we are now getting information. The injury to Ojulari is a bruised sternum, and he will not be returning to this game. So, back to 3rd down. Green Bay needing 5 to convert here as they decide to go empty. They snap. Slides back. Rifles right to Wicks, who holds on through the hit from Joseph, but he will not have enough as he is marked well short, and they are forced to punt the ball once again. Cards are back with it, starting on the 21, just over 2 left in the first. Murray drops back, looking as pocket collapses. Hit as he throws, and this one falls incomplete. Great work by the Packer defense as the pressure was just too much for him there. 2nd down now, still needing 10. Give to Williams, and cut down by Whitfield before it gets far, and a solid run will get them set for 3rd down. So here it is. Cards looking for 7 to avoid a second straight 3 and out. Murray gets. Rifles middle, and it's picked off in the hands of Campbell as he gets his balance, and he's then quickly ripped down by McBride. But an incredible play by their star linebacker, Devondre Campbell, causes another turnover as they keep this game close. Just when they needed the defense, this is just insane as Campbell not only tracks back, but he makes an over-the-shoulder catch to secure the interception. And now, Jordan Love will get another chance to bring this game back level. So, here it is. Green Bay now steps out onto the field. The offense is back out, beginning in enemy territory, already on the 45. What will they do? They give to Jones. Burst to the left. Great speed as he is cut down by Stevenson just short of the marker, and a great first play back for him on the field. 9 on the ground there. Do they stay run? Yes, they know they don't play action. Runs right, and he goes down. That is a sack on the play for none other than Ojulari's injury replacement, Myjai Sanders. And that is how you make the most of your opportunities. They lose 7 on the sack, backed up to the 43 as they face a 3rd and 8. Snap. It's a screen. It gets to Jones. Nice block downfield towards the marker. Jukes out Stevenson. Spun down by Baker. And a nice play to get their shifty rusher in space to do work. Results in a successful 3rd down conversion as we come to the end of the first quarter with Arizona holding a 1-score lead by Green Bay as they look close to responding. Our second quarter begins with the Packers still driving. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. Love gets. Fires right. He has Reed, and he is quickly wrestled out of bounds by Marco following the grab. And a nice, easy completion there. That will be 6 yards through the air. 2nd and 4 now. They give to Joe. No play action. Dumps to Smith. Turns the corner. Taken down by Mack after crossing the 20. And his second grab of the day will move them into the red zone. So how do they attack this one? From 19 yards out. Shotgun set. Give to Jones. Tries to bounce it. But he's met and ripped down by Sanders as he continues to capitalize in this opportunity. A mere gain of 1 on the run. 2nd and 9. Another for Jones. No play action. Johnson incoming as he fires, and Watson comes away with it. An incredible effort to get to the ground and bring the ball into his core. That completion goes for 13, so now it is goal to go from the 5. Ball is snapped. Wait. Slings left. He has it. Rock Denny's in. Touchdown, Packers. Such a tough guy play from their tight end, Jonnu Smith, who held on to a massive blow to get himself across the goal line there. What an incredible play. First the find from Love, and then to eat that hit from Stevenson. What a connection. Wow. Great work from their tight end, Carlson, now for the point after. His kick is up. And it is good. And that'll bring this game back level once more at 7-all. Carlson now kicks us back off. Bocelli back to receive. He gets and takes out from the 3. Up the middle. And the sea opens up. Bocelli bursting through. No one in sight. He has this. Takes a skip. Here he goes. As the defenders close. They catch him, but he's reaching and he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals! And some early celebrating almost cost them. But just when they needed a response, it's Andre Bocelli who comes away with a kickoff return touchdown. He almost got caught with the showmanship, but he got this ball across the line, and that means all is good with his teammates. What a play. The drama is intense here today. Garfield now for another point after. His kick is up. This is good, easy money. And officially with that kick through, the 7-point lead for the Cards is reestablished almost immediately. What a swing from their special teams unit. Almost lost it there at the end by Bocelli, but he secured it nonetheless. And now the defense needs to step up as they cannot have another perfect drive from Jordan Love. Green Bay play from behind once more, starting on the 25, using I form. They give to Jones, moving right, pushed down from behind by Collins, and a nice run will get them started on the drive. That will be 7 on the carry. 2nd and 3 now. Another for Jones, moving right, splits the blocks across the line and wrestled down by multiple defenders at the 40. And he looks like he's starting to get it going, and they have to find an answer now. That will be a new set of downs. Do they stay run? They do. Jones with it, and brought down with an incredible tackle from Collins. Still a nice gain on that one nonetheless. That will be 4 more on the ground, 6 yards shy of midfield. Love gets, standing tall, fires left, finds Reed in the flat. He gets past the marker and soon after dropped by Stevenson. And this offense is moving very well right now. They find themselves in enemy territory, 2 tight ends left. Back to Jones, no play action. Allison crashing and Love goes down. What a play. That is a sack on the play for the number 2 overall pick, Michael Allison, and that is a massive one. And I don't think any of us in the building can truly believe that worked. Allison must have some of the greatest arm strength in the league for this play to actually happen. If we take another look at this, he just got one hand on a foot, and that was all he needed to take him down. They lose a huge 14 on the sack, 2nd and 24 now. Give to Jones, met and brought to the dirt by Dennis Gardick. And oh no, Aaron Jones is slow to get up once again. And now he's heading to the medical table to see if they can get him back in this game. Not a great day for Green Bay injuries. Nichols in as the replacement. Now it is 3rd down, needing a massive 20 to convert. Snap. It's a screen. Gets to Nichols. Has some space. Contact from Collins. And Thompson comes in to clean it up. And he's brought down well short of the line. And that does mean that massive sack will ruin a very well put together drive. After the punt, Arizona takes over on the 17. Going split back. Give to Connor. Moving right. Met by Gary. And he drags him forward as he goes down for a bit of extra yardage on the play. So, they get 3 on the ground. 2nd and 7 now. Hand off Connor. Cuts it middle. Caught in traffic. Sent down by Walker. And that is unfortunate as he just took the wrong lane. He had potential for the first there. So a quick 3rd down from the 22. Needing 5 to avoid the 3 and out. Murray gets. Rifles left and off the mark. Burgess with some incredible coverage on Hollywood Brown. And that will indeed force the 3 and out. So, ball goes back to Green Bay. Under 5 left in the half. Offset I. It's going to be a stretch for Wheeler. Some great block. Give him a lane. But Stevenson breaks from his and pulls him down to the 40. But that is a very nice run from the rookie there. That is 8 to start on the ground. 2nd and 2. Another for Wheeler. Up the middle. Met by Collins. Mack backs him up to bring him down. But the officials drove just far enough. And that will move the 6 for the Packers. New set of downs now. Pistol look. Love gets. Waits. Fires middle. Finds Reed, who holds on to some very tight coverage from Williams on the play. But there is an injured Cardinal on the play. And it's their rookie defensive tackle, Michael Allison. And it looks like he will be heading to the locker room with the medical team as well. After the completion, now into enemy territory. They give to Wheeler. No play action. Slings downfield. He has Reed wide open. And he'll walk right in. Touchdown Packers. And once again, Jordan Love tosses in another touchdown. This time by the way of their 2nd-year receiver, Jaden Reed. And this was just a complete breakdown in coverage. I believe it was Garrett Williams who missed his assignment as he started tracking back late. But just when they needed a big play, Green Bay gets it done. So with that, here will come out Daniel Carlson for the point after. He is set. His kick is up, and it is good. And with that, the Packers have once again pulled this game back even, this time at 14-all as we close in on halftime. We were hearing the injury to Michael Allison is a dislocated shoulder, and he will not be returning to this one. Carlson now kicks us back off. Bocelli is back to receive. He takes out from the 9. Up the middle, cuts it right, has space again, going, but ripped down by the kicker. And oh my, that is a massive tackle as he very nearly brought it back twice in a row. But instead, here comes the Arizona offense to start their drive. That drive will be beginning on the 38 after the very solid kick return. Looking to take the lead for the third time today, they give to Patterson. No play action. Rifles right. Hits Hollywood in stride. Who gives a block from Wilson. Cuts it up the field. Shrinking down. No one can catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. And maybe they didn't get the kick return, but it took just one more play for Hollywood Brown to bring in the massive grab to take the lead yet again. Just an incredible play call. The play fake causes confusion. The speed of Hollywood coming across. Wilson brought into a block, and it's just a straight sprint to the end zone after that. Garfield for the point after. His kick is up, and it is good. Just like that, we have another 7-point lead for the home squad as Green Bay takes back over. They end up giving to Nichols, and he is quickly shut down by Farrell for little to no gain. Not a great start there. Officially, it goes down as no gain, moving to second down. Love gets standing tall. Rifles deep right and just overthrown. He had Smith open but put it just too far. So after the incompletion, that brings us to a 3rd and 10 to avoid the 3 and out. Ball is snapped. Love rolls out right. Oh, pressure coming, he tosses it away. A good decision as he was about to be laid out by Farrell if he didn't, and that secures the 3 and out. So following the punt, Murray and company back in control, starting on the 40. Snap. Give to Connor. Up the middle, driving into the defense and set down after a solid gain. And that play right there will be bringing us into the 2-minute warning with Arizona looking to extend their lead. Final 2 minutes of the half. Cards still driving at 2nd and 8. Murray gets, looks, running right. Being chased, fires downfield, and he hits Hamler, who holds on to the tough grab with Douglas all over him, and that will get them a massive chunk of yards there. What a connection between quarterback and receiver. Some great work from Murray to get on the move to change the throw point, but what a catch. After 21 on the grab, now into enemy territory. Snap, give to Connor. Going left as he slips away. Madden powering forward through Wallace as he finally meets the dirt at the 30. And this clock will continue to tick down. Closing in on a minute 30. 2nd and 2. Ball is snapped. Looks. Fires left. And it's incomplete. He had McBride, but he couldn't hold on through the coverage from Devondre Campbell. That means we have 3rd down from the 30. Needing to reach the 27 to extend the drive. Staying past. Murray waits. Steps up and dumps to Connor, pushing in the marker, met, and Packers swarm as he goes down, and the officials say he got enough. 1st down, Cardinals, and they cannot be stopped right now. That is a new set of downs for the drive. 1 minute remaining. Snap. It's a screen. Gets to Patterson. Blockers downfield towards the marker. And he gets inside. Douglas reaches forward as he finally gets him down as the ball is inside the 15. And now they go no huddle. They have the timeouts, but maybe they like something they see here. They give to Patterson. Moving right. Avoids Walker, but he can't escape Whitfield as he is stopped for no gain as Arizona will use their 1st timeout. And the Cards are looking primed to make this a 2-score game. So, 30 seconds remaining. Cards on the 13. 2nd and 10. Murray drops back. Slings it left. Has McBride, turns the corner, and he's in! Touchdown, Cardinals! And it's none other than their superstar tight end, Trey McBride, who wins the foot race to the pylon, and that will certify a 2nd passing touchdown on the day for Kyler Murray. This was just easy work for them. McBride had the step, and with a perfect angle to the pylon, there was no shot Walker was going to catch him. So, now, they come out with that touchdown. Here's the point after from Garfield to come. His kick is up, and it is good. And with that, they officially go up by 14 as we near the halftime break. Packers take back over, starting on the 25 with just as many seconds remaining. Love gets, scanning the field. Rifles left, and it's batted away. And in all honesty, Collins should have come away with the pick right there. After the incompletion, moving to 2nd down. Ball is snapped, adjusts, unloads deep left, looking for Watson and out of bounds. It had a one-on-one chance, but it drifted just too far. Now down to 15 seconds, Green Bay needing 10 to avoid the 3 and out. They will just hand off Wheeler, and he's planted in the backfield by Fatukasi as Arizona will burn their second timeout, seeing if there's anything left for them to produce before the break arrives. So, following the punt, Cards take over on the 39, 3 seconds remaining. Murray gets. He unloads deep left, looking for Hamler. He has it, breaks off Douglas, but he can't escape another as he's taken down inside the 20. And he very nearly made magic as time expired on the half. So while there are no points to come of it, that's at least some nice momentum they can take with them, as after 2 quarters of action, the Cards lead Green Bay 28-14. Now let's send you back to the studio for the halftime report. Thank you for that introduction, and let's take a look around the league today. So, we will start out west in San Francisco. We have an NFC West clash going on as the Niners and the Seahawks are looking to stay within reach of Arizona, and it's been close thus far with San Fran taking the lead with a 91-yard touchdown reception from Debo, but a missed PAT could mean the difference later on. And from that coast, we go to the other coast as we check in on Pittsburgh. We saw absolute domination from them as the Steeler defense completely wrecked the Saint offense as they kept them scoreless. Held both Chris Olave and Jameson Williams to under 10 yards on the day and forced 2 interceptions against the rookie Rashad Pickett. And just east of them in New England, we continue to see the resurgence of the Patriots as they outlasted a very impressive day from rookie QB Curtis Atkins to best them by 1 and move their record to 5-2 on the season. And now, after all that, we find ourselves right back in Glendale, Arizona. Green Bay has fought well to keep up with the NFC champs, but the Cards keep the explosive plays coming. Thank you, and let's take you back to the field for the second half of action. Carlson now kicks off our second half. Bocelli is back to receive. He gets and takes out from inside his own end zone, up the middle, met and spun down short of the 25. And we'll keep an eye on all future returns for him to see if he can find points once again. Arizona offense ready now, starting on the 23. Murray under center. Give to Khan. No play action. Rolls right, sets, unloads deep left. He finds McBride in stride. Breaking away towards the end zone. 15-10, 5. Touchdown, Cardinals! And after he ended the first half with 6, it is yet another touchdown for Trey McBride on the very first play of the second half of action. The play fake was done to perfection, allowing McBride to beat Walker once more and not moving the safety too far away to help at all, and Trey took it all the way. Garfield for another extra point. His kick is up, and it is good. And this game has very quickly evolved into a 3-score affair. Hawk now kicks us back off. Wheeler back to receive. He will get and takes the knee for the touchback. And now out comes the Green Bay offense as they look to bring themselves back into striking range. Drive starts on the 25. Offset eye. Jones back into the game. And he gets on the stretch left. Tries to bounce it. And now he has nowhere to go as he's wrapped up behind the line by Farrell. And their first play of the second half will end up going backwards. That will go down as a loss of 2. 2nd and 12 now. Snap. It's a screen. But this ball hits the dirt as Farrell was just too quick off the line and got home before Love could get the ball off. After the completion, we find ourselves at a quick third down, needing 12 to avoid the 3 and out. Love gets pressure coming. Fires left. And it's picked off in the hands of Stevenson, who is immediately wrestled down at the point of the catch. A big-time play to come away with the turnover from one of their biggest offseason moves on the roster. This right here wasn't the greatest ball from Love, but Stevenson played this one just perfectly to get the position, secure the ball well to get his guys off the field. And with that massive takeaway from the Cardinal defense, their offense now gets their first chance of the second half. I say their first chance of the second half. It's really their first chance at a full drive as they already came away with a quick touchdown. That interception has them beginning already in enemy territory on the 39. They give to Williams, met, and powers forward as he's pulled down by Greenberry for a solid start. That will be 3 on the run. 2nd and 7 now. Murray gets, looking, running right, and he chucks this away. Great decision there as he was eyeing down a sack right in front of him. And now fate flips, as just as quickly now for Arizona, it is their offense who now combats the 3 and out chance. Ball is snapped, scanning, moving around, looking, And he tosses this another one away. This was just incredible coverage from the Packers downfield, and they left them with absolutely no chance of converting on third. Just like that, 2 3-and-outs to begin our second half, and now the Packers have possession once more. Love drops back. Quick fires for Dobbs, who brings it in, but gets bowled over for his troubles. A nice start nonetheless for them there. So they get 7 on the grab. 2nd and 3 now. Give to Jones. No, whoa! Another quick one for Dobbs, who secures another as he was even quicker to get sent down this time. That was great execution of the RPO. That will be enough for the Thirst as they go up to the 34 now. Love gets. Rifles right. He nails Jones, who escapes from Baker, but he can't escape the next as he's brought to the dirt by Marco. But it looks like there's a Packer down on the play. And it looks like it's their guard, Elton Jenkins, and he will be forced to the pine as he hopes to return later on. A big-time 20 yards on the grab into enemy territory. Snap. Give to Jones. No play action. Fires right. He has Watson, who is swiftly sent down by Marco. And that's another solid completion for him on the day. Love now 19 of 30. 2nd and 4 now. Ball is snapped. Dumps to Jones. He's met and a phenomenal one-on-one tackle from White will bring him down behind the line. And this great start to the drive finds its first negative play, as officials will say a loss of 1. So with that, the incredible tackle from Kaiser White. That brings us to 3rd down from the 40, needing to get to the 35 for the first. 3rd straight pass call, standing tall. Launches deep left, looking for Watson, but this ball tracks too far wide as it goes out of bounds. And just like that, a promising drive for the Packers will end up stalling just outside of field goal range. So out comes Whelan for the punt, standing on the 41. He boots it away, Pascal back to receive. But it's flying towards the sideline and it will land off the field. Officials mark it out at the 6. So now Arizona must work out of some tough field position, looking to avoid another 3-and-out this time, but now they must also avoid going any further back. Murray does drop back. Quick fires for Ertz, who was even quicker, spun down by Whitfield. A nice, easy completion to start for them. They give them 3 on the grab, a yard shy of the 10 now. They give to Williams, moving left, and thrown down near the 15. A nice run as this will make this a manageable 3rd down. So here we go, needing 3 on the play to avoid the quick 3-and-out. Murray drifting back, slings it right, finds Patterson, jukes inside of Alexander, met by Whitfield and balled out of bounds after crossing the 25. A perfect decision by Murray to find his man underneath, but what an effort from the vet when he got the ball in his hands. This throw was delivered perfectly, and the old man got shifty on one of their best defenders to get just that little bit extra they wanted on the play. After 13 on the grab, new set of downs now. Hollywood going in motion. He gets no to Patterson, and this time he can't make a move as he is quickly tracked down behind the line by Burgess. A possible momentum halter there. As they do end up moving backward on that one, losing a yard. They go with another Murray drop back. He takes off right, launches it deep, looking for McBride, and it falls incomplete. Drifted just too far for him to even make an attempt on it. So a missed opportunity there. Another 3rd down to come, needing 11 this time. Ball is snapped. He rifles right and off the mark again. This time he was aiming for Hollywood, but this ball goes too long again, and that will result in a punt for Arizona. Packers get the ball back. Drive starting on the 28. 5 minutes left in the 3rd. Love pocket collapsing as he spins and fires. Hits Reed, who's immediately hit by Collins, but he holds on through the ground and will secure the catch for them. So the initial play does get forward. It's a 2nd and 6 now. Ball is snapped. Turns left again, but he has no one, and he shucks this away as he eats a shot from Khalil Mack, and he is lucky to survive that one. So now a quick 3rd down for Green Bay from the 33. Needs to reach the 39 to convert. They go with a 3rd straight pass call. He tosses right. Has Smith, but he can't hold on. Phenomenal coverage from their all-pro safety, Budda Baker, and that will force another punt from the away squad. Possession back with the Cards, beginning on the 28, looking to put this one out of reach. Williams in motion this time. Murray steps right, throws short, and has Hollywood, and he's quickly thrusted down by Campbell on the play. And now Arizona looks to go hurry up. Something different from them, but was there something they saw that they liked to prompt this no huddle? He dumps. Oh my God, to a wide open McBride. Has daylight. Met with a picture-perfect tackle from Douglas to bring an end to the play. But that does not take away from the huge play that truly was, making the no-huddle pay off with that play. Just no one was even near McBride on this play. Look at that space. They do end up getting 15 on the catch and run. Now at midfield, the ball is snapped. They fire middle, back to McBride, who gets rocked high and low, but he holds on. And that will be back-to-back first down grab for their young superstar tight end. McBride now at 125 on the day, nearing field goal range. Fourth straight pass call, Murray on the move as he throws. And this ball hits the dirt, a very rough miss short as he had Rafana with space there. After the incompletion, moving to second down. Toss to Williams. Johnson misses a block and he has no chance against Campbell. But the officials say he did just enough to get himself back to the line of scrimmage. One incompletion, one failed run. Now it's a 3rd and 10 for the Cards. They look to extend the drive. They snap, standing tall. He floats it left. And he hits Wilson wide open. Quickly met and wrestled down by their safety, Wallace. And just when they needed a big play, they connect with maybe their most underrated guy on offense. What a connection between quarterback and receiver. What patience on display as he waited for Wilson to clear into the space and delivered it on the money, but also a very impressive tackle at the end of the play there. That's 23 on the reception. Now into the red zone. They hand off Williams, met, and then lit up by Whitfield, the rookie making him pay for yet another productive day on the run for him. They get 3 on the ground, 12 yards out now. They go back to Williams, avoids a falling Walker, fighting, and he, still going, finally goes down after crossing the 10. Now this creates a lot of options for them here. 3rd and 3 now, nearing the end of the quarter. Do they snap? They do not. As the clock will hit 0, the whistles are blown. That means with just 1 quarter to go, the Cardinals still hold a 3-score lead, and they are close to making it forward. Our final quarter of play begins with Arizona looking at a 3rd down. 3 yards gets the first, 9 the score. Murray gets, rifles left, and he lays out for it. Touchdown, Cardinals! And our final quarter does start with a bang, as it is none other than K.J. Hamler, who brings in a diving touchdown grab, and that has to feel good for him. Just an absolute laser there from Murray, but after the fumble earlier in the game, that has to be the best kind of redemption he could have asked for in this game. Garfield for the point after. His kick is up, and it is good. And just like that, the Cards go 72 yards down the field to find their 6th touchdown of the game and put this game out of reach for the opposition. So, Packers get the ball back, starting on the 25, looking to salvage this game in some way. Love gets. He dumps to Jones, who slips by Baker towards the marker, met and tackled down by a pair of defenders. And he makes something out of nothing, but they say he is just short. That's 9 on the pitch and catch. Staying shotgun. Ball is snapped. Rifles left. Has Watson, who runs straight into the arms of Collins to end the play. But back-to-back big completions for Love. 15 more through the air, 1 yard shy of midfield. Snap. It's a screen. Gets to Jones. Pancake downfield. Oh my, towards the marker. Set down by the pair of Thompson and Collins, but not until he moves the chains again. O-line put in work there, now in enemy territory. 4th straight pass call. Dumps to Smith. Turns the corner and cut down by Williams. And the Packers continue this fast-moving drive. That will be 9 more on the catch. 2nd and 1. Love drops back. Quick fires for Musgrave, who holds on through the big hit from Thompson. Nice first catch on the day for him there. That right there will move the sticks up to the 23. Give to Jones. Cuts back to the middle. Picked up and slammed down by Collins. A solid run as he now crosses 40 on the day. Officially, it's a gain of 4. Into the red zone. Staying pass. Quick fires again for Musgrave, but this time they can't connect. They tried to run it again, but this time Thompson was ready for it. Will Green Bay's drive stalled here. They face 3rd down, needing 6 for the first. They snap. Slings it left, and it's batted down. A great play from Mack as he actually dropped back into coverage. Not something he usually does, but this time it did work out for them. Now they will end up going for it. All or nothing. 4th down time. Love gets. Rifles left. Watson goes up, but he cannot rip it down as he was in double coverage, and the defense steps up in the clutch to halt a well-manufactured drive and leave them scoreless at the end of it. and that will mean it is a turnover on downs against the Packers. So, Murray and company back on the field now, starting on the 19 from the pistol. They give to Williams, who hits the hole, hits the second level, and finally wrapped as he reaches closer to the 35, and a nice powerful run to start as that one seemed too easy. That will go down as 14 on the run, up to the 33. They go back to Will. No, play action, pressure close, and he gets the ball out of bounds, and he's finally caught by the rusher. The play fake did just enough to save that sack. Moving to second down, 7.5 left in the game. Hamler in motion. He gets Wilson with a nice block, getting wide. He gets past Whitfield, but can't avoid Campbell as he's brought down near the marker. But it looks like there's a Packer down on the play. It's their outside linebacker, Rashawn Gary, who is holding that arm as he will get taken to the locker room to get evaluated. Officials say they did get the first. Fullback is in the formation. They give to Connor up the middle, powering forward, brought down by Walker as he crosses midfield. They are moving very well now. That will be 8 more on the carry into enemy territory. They give to Patterson, cuts it back middle, picked up and slammed down by Campbell, and they will end up ruling this one just short of the line. So now Arizona lines up for third down from the Packer 47, looking for less than a yard. They give to Arma. He has it, breaking off a tackle, fighting, and finally going down past the 40. And it seems like every single thing this team is doing is working to absolute perfection right now. They only needed a little, but Arma decided he wasn't settling and fought for every single yard he could find on this one. What a play from their fullback. After another 9 on the ground, new set of downs. They give to Williams, looking for room, but has none as he quickly goes down, and that will be an extremely short gain on the play. So, they give him just 1. Now it's 2nd and 9. Murray drops back, takes off right. He will dump to Ertz, who is wide open across the marker, finally met and brought down by Alexander. And now it's not just McBride, but even their backup tight end also making plays in the closing stage of this game as he moves them back inside the red zone. And now we're going to get an awkward but a good look at his dance moves right now. The vet still has the moves on him. So let's get another look at this. Murray drew all the attention and got his man a wide open catch and run on the play. So with that, the clock will continue to tick down. Now 4 minutes remaining. Back to Williams, hits the lane, fighting, and finally ripped down. But this run game will keep this ball moving, keep this clock ticking. That's 6 more on that one, 2nd and 4 now. And now they actually run out of time. As the flag is down on the field, let's hear the call.
Delay of game.
Officially delay a game placed on Murray's that will back them up 5. Not sure that's the worst as it gives them more field to run. The ball is snapped. Rifles middle. And this one is knocked away. A great play as Douglas nearly came away with that ball. That incompletion does stop the clock. Now they face third down. 3:13 left in the game. They stay past. Rolling left. Murray fires downfield. Pressure to space. And McBride brings it in with a defender all over him. Another incredible reception from him on the day. What a play that is. That will move the chains. Now it's 1st and goal. They give to Connor, gets off 1, but can't escape the 2nd as he goes down inside the 5. The clock is moving again. 2nd and goal now from the 4. It's another for Connor, and he's in! Touchdown, Cardinals! And just like that, James Conner put the statement piece as he punches in the late touchdown score, and what was once a competitive battle has fallen so far away from that. Connor had a perfect lane and was completely untouched as he found his way across the goal line. What a play to seal this one for good. Garfield for the extra point. His kick is up, and it is good. And that will officially move this game to Arizona 49, Green Bay 14. Love gets, pump fakes, looks, steps back, fires middle. He finds Smith. He's swiftly dropped by Joseph. One of their backups getting in late, as that will bring us to the 2-minute warning with Arizona ready to end this one for good with the big-time lead. Final 2 minutes of the game now as the Packers are driving, looking at a 2nd and 2 now. Ball is snapped. He slings it left with pressure, and it's incomplete. He tried to connect on the comeback, but he put it just too wide. After the incompletion, it's 3rd down from the 33. Staying pass. Quick fire for Wicks, who holds under the big hit, and that will keep this drive going for them late. This drive does mean nothing, but it's nice to see them moving here. A new set of downs now, 8 yards shy of midfield. They snap. He rifles right. He hits Reed, who is wrestled down by Baker, and they're just trying to get some moral wins now on this play. That's 6 on the catch. Now it's 2nd and 4. Another pass call. Fires right, and he can't bring it in. Some great coverage from Marco Wilson on that play. So, now they go back to 3rd down, needing 4 to convert. Love gets. Slings it left. Has Watson, who is dragged down by Stevenson, and he will be marked just short of the first. So a big-time tackle from Stevenson, and that will force 4th down once more for them. Following the punt, Arizona's second-string offense takes over. Dobbs drops back with the ball, sliding right. Hit as he throws, and this ball falls to the dirt, and Green Bay immediately bring him some contact as he enters the game. Moving to 2nd down, 33 seconds left. Dobbs gets. Rolling right. He fires sideline and just out of reach of Jones. So close on that miss there. So after back-to-back incompletions, we have 3rd down. They give to Jones. Moving left. Walker dives and misses. Jukes inside Wallace. Finally met and driven down after crossing 35. The rookie got a chance to show off a bit as they will now go no huddle, hoping to get one last play. Can they do it? Down to 5 seconds. They're all lined up ready. Ball is snapped. Eyes downfield. Dobbs in motion. Throws crossbody and it falls incomplete. But it won't matter as the clock does hit 0 and the Cardinals have officially defeated the Packers by a score of 49-14 and their undefeated season will continue. This one started very competitive, but Green Bay just could not keep up. I hope you all enjoyed this game, and I will see you all next week as the Cards stay home to take on their division rival 49ers.